We are Every Saturn Game Ever. We are playing Alien Trilogy. We are on level 11. We are getting close to the boss. I looked up a walkthrough, so cool. Let's jump right in. Awfully loud here. Awfully loud here. Okay, here we go. Just gonna jump down, scare us. Be a little scare bug. Oh, he's not coming down. How am I supposed to... What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Flamethrower. Is he not going to come down from the ceiling there? Just going to follow me around, maybe? I'm going the other way. That's Spook City, baby. I don't need to get involved. Turns out I do. What? I'm so scared. Okay, he came down now. He came down now. He was just following me around. Nuts. Why are they on the ceiling? Are these humans I should be looking out for? Is there a human over here I missed? Yeah, I see you. I see you, alien.
Look at me! I'm on the ceiling.
Okay, well. I'm out of ideas. Anybody got any ideas here? So there's stuff on my radar here. I'll be looking at my radar. Someone said, "Hey, help me." Is it this over here? Hey, help me. It's close by. Over here somewhere. What am I missing? Hey, help me. That doesn't really look like him. Is that just this alien? Is he already eaten the person I'm trying to save? Hey, help me. Oh, I would if I could, sir. All right, grenade time. Ready? Is it on the ceiling or something? I'm just gonna make all of my up. Camera locked up. Gonna be one of those days. Gonna be a bad stream. The alien's like pushing me around now. What are we doing? What are we doing here? All right, so I have this map. All right, where we came in. Okay, yeah. What? What? Clearly something there. All right, that got him. This is where I feel like I'm missing the like look up button. Oh, okay, great. So I'm holding something. Great. All right. So where are you at? I feel like it's this thing right here, but great. All right, so now I'm just gonna start over here. I feel like I'm missing something obvious, and I blew through a bunch of charges there. Something in here, maybe? Why am I doing that? What good is that? Hey, what am I looking at? All right. It's kind of annoying. Am I even hitting this thing at this point? That hit him. That shut him up. Let's unload a couple clips of this. We'll be home free. Got him. Oh. Obviously, his blood is dangerous, so there's a battery. Now do I like flamethrow this wall or something? Like what? Oh! Ding dong. Did not mean to do that. Sorry, I keep saying it. It's one of those rhythms you get into. Are you up here? Oh, are you down here? Feels like this should be it, doesn't it? I hear you, buddy. I hear you. I just don't know where you are. Man, it just looks like it should be it. Obviously is not. The Alien video game, everyone. Okay, so if we turn it into a charge, is that more effective? And then do I have to flamethrow the door? missing here? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, bud. Okay, all right, all right. Whoa. Oh boy. Oof. Okay, let's get the pulse rifle out now. Finish the job. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. This armor's really working well, though. Gotta give it up for the armor. Alright, so now some doors are powered up. Maybe that makes this a little more obvious. There's like a door over here. Help me. Wow. A lot of level left. Hopefully there's some health somewhere in there. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't help you. I can't find you. Can't help you. Okay. Now this door's gonna open. That's great. Yes. On a heater here. Not that door yet. I don't get these ceiling ones. Can they hurt me up there? I really don't know. All right, so just squirreling around. Stay still. Yeah, baby. Get the heebie-jeebies in here. I just don't know what's gonna pop out around the next corner. I'm like, what? Now there's a guy I can help. I know exactly where he is. Let's help a man. He kind of looks like a Prometheus. Anything to be done in here? Ah, locked. How are we doing on ammo? We're doing great on ammo, actually. The eggs thing, I think, is kind of annoying. I'm locked in, baby. I'm taking this stuff seriously. The stakes are high right now, you know? Stakes are high. So is this the thing I want to... No, it's locked. Okay, great. It's good to have that visual language. You know, we're using the auto map. Or just the map, I guess. We don't have the auto map yet. Charting our own path. So now we know how to look down. You can't really do it in fights, but you can look down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is incredibly dangerous down here. You're welcome. This is some real alien stuff, baby. I mean, it don't get no more alien. It doesn't get any more alien than dropping down into a platform full of eggs and some, you know, host carcasses, spider web to the wall. Thank goodness for that. Flamethrower fuel. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Don't have too many of these rounds either, though. That man took, after being spiderwebbed to a wall, he took 2 9mm. This is going to open that other one. So he had to feel the full impact of being shot once. You know, I don't know how much feeling he has left. Before receiving his death blow of a final 9mm. I mean, just what a way to go. In some ways, you kind of envy it, you know. What he saw the closest to he saw the closest to eternal damnation as we'll ever. Well, you know, his life was not. This suffering was not eternal, I guess would be the key distinction you can make there. Okay, we got a face hugger, hug boy. Nope, none of my concern. Let's go give this guy a handful of 9mm to put his mind at ease, to soothe his soul. All right. Now we're stuck down here. Is that what I'm hearing? So here's a door. Okay, great. Oh, gonna need some pulse rifle here. How much? Hey, for some reason our health is up to 30. That's cool. Still have some armor left here too. They love to hide aliens around these corners. Yes, let's go. A little maze. A little maze here. We have a lot of pulse rifle. Feeling good about that. If they feed me one at a time down these tight corridors, we're in good shape. Yeah, bring it. Okay, here's 2 at a time. That's a little worse. Okay. See how they kind of reposition too? Their only defense is to back up and turn around. I wish I hadn't let that guy get so close. Like I was saying a couple episodes ago, there was that one spot where they put a bunch of aliens in front of your face, and like I backed up, and it was on a lift, so the lift went back up, and then I couldn't get back down. As if they wouldn't have expected me to make that first move. I mean, maybe that's part of the challenge, right? Oh, don't back up. Find a different way to deal with this. Strafe around. Of course, we don't have the battery. And that's going to open this probably. Ooh, what was that? Queen's in there. Don't get caught along a wall is like the number one thing you don't want to do in a corridor alien battle. Alien corridor battle. Okay, it's a little maze here. So I think we went down that one the first time around, right? So let's go down this one. Keep thinking I should be reloading. Not a concern here. Doom rules. Doom. Not Dune. Doom. Alien in there? I thought so. I thought so. With my keen instincts, I surmised there would be an alien in that room. Okay. We don't need that health kit. Oh! We will soon. Oh, I let them get the best of me. I should have known there'd be 2 in there. Skate to where the puck is going to be, obviously. Okay, so actually the armor took a hit there, but the health is okay. Alright, they're going to take care of you. They're not going to throw you into the boss fight without acid vest. Gotta love it. So that's 100. I'm going to just let that hundo sit there. Did I get a battery? Yes. Yes, I did. We're ready to roll. We are ready to roll. We're in a good position. Okay. Gonna go open this. I have a battery. Please let me open this. One last little tricky trickster here. Okay. Feeling good about this. Got to be feeling good at this point. I doubt we did too many of the secrets. There were 5 secrets in that level. I don't know for secrets. I'm just not even sure what they're asking at this point. Which is cool. I mean, if you were to play this 2 or 3 times, you'd probably get a feel for what the secrets were. Almost feels like you need the magazine at this point. You know, magazines at the time would have all the codes and maps and stuff. Maybe that's when this stopped, now that I think about it. Hop on Game Facts. Find some secrets. I did look at the Game Fact, but I didn't comb for secrets. Maybe I should have looked at 1 or 2 to get a sense of what I should be looking for. I could not find that guy at the beginning. He must have been on the ceiling or something weird like that. Okay. 10, 11, 12. Going to level 12 here. This is great. Let's just get this act out of the way. And then we'll take a little break, come back in a few weeks. We'll do maybe the second act, or maybe we'll move on to the next game. We got to beat this first, though. This could be impossible. I don't know. It appears you have found the queen. Eliminate her so that any traces of life may be removed from the area, and we can repopulate the colony once again. Great idea. Just as easy as all that. Oh, this is cool. You guys hear that? This beats Trent Reznor's Quake soundtrack any day of the week. Monday, win. Tuesday, Alien, win. I won't go through every day. Whoa, I forgot how to play. Okay. Back to the pulse rifle. What is even out here? Some Eggos. Okay, do we want to do flamethrower with those too, or do we do 9mm? What's with the green hue? Is that something from Alien or something? All right, let's go try to blow up some eggs. Ah! Not going well. Not going well so far. Oh boy! Don't panic. Nobody panic. Why is everything green? It's really messing with me. I know alien marketing materials are sometimes green. Oh, this is such... I'm doing so poorly, it hurts. There's the queen! I see her! Should I be doing something? Oof. Okay, now what? I don't know if I should bother taking care of these eggs or not. All right, let's get the pulse rifle. Where's the queen again? It's over here. I have a sneaking suspicion that the queen will be killed with pulse rifle rounds. Don't ask me why. Mostly because I've expended them all. You know, for as many hits as we took back there, Yes, here's some flamethrower fuel. All signs pointing to needing flamethrower to defeat the queen. Okay, well. Okay, let's go put some pulse rifles into the queen here. They got rid of the music. They're like, that kind of was what it was. Oh boy! Don't get stuck. Don't get caught in a corner. Okay, getting caught in a corner here. We got her stuck. This is great. Good news, everyone. We cheesed the boss battle. And the music started again. Yes, kill the boss. I'm come the boss. Queen is dead. Long live the queen. She ain't no human being. She was an alien. That was a parody of the classic punk rock anthem, Long Live the Queen. Now I can't get up this anymore, which is a shame because I think there's stuff up there I want. Shotgun shells. Do you think the designers would look at what I just did there and be like, well, win's a win? Or they'd be like, I worked on that boss battle for 3 weeks. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter now. What's done is done. I heard a door was opening. Was that the door I came in? Yeah, might have been the door I came in. Let's find a door out. How many secrets do you think I missed in this level? Hey! Got all the secrets. I think I got 0% of no secrets. Is that the way to express that? Hey, Alien fans. We made it through Act 1. About a half hour. Let's go ahead and save this game here. Ooh, Section 2. Let's get in there and see if it looks a little different. That'd be cool if it, again, like it just, oh. Nice.
The dropship has been destroyed, taking the atmospheric processor's cooling system with it. The planet is going to blow.
I detected the colonist PDTs in the detention block. I want to check for survivors.
Okay, the detention block has its own satellite dish. I can use it to remote pilot down the Sulaco's of the dropship. We don't have much time.
Be careful, Ripley. Different door. The prison. So we're going to skip the 3. We're going to go do the prison movie in the second act. I don't really know what the first act was. This is a trilogy of alien tales, not necessarily a retelling of the Alien trilogy. The prison has been lost to a new strain of xenomorph. Destroy any living organism and seek out any hidden weapon caches that were stockpiled by the former inmates. Would love to. You know how inmates are always stockpiling weapons caches? This is a poorly run prison even by space prison standards. Do not let anything stand in your way. It's the same song. I just had it up really loud. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be, I feel like this is gonna be a little different. We'll leave it at that. Nice. Just have a clean break here. You guys want to talk news a little bit? New Ghost Recon. I didn't play those open world Ghost Recons. But I loved those 360 Ghost Recons. Right? Graw? Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare. Those were cool games. I don't remember anything about them, really. But I remember really enjoying them. They didn't have strong plots or anything. In a recent annual meeting highlighted by GameFile, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot and CFO Frederic Duget fielded questions from shareholders. Notably, the pair mentioned a new Ghost Recon game multiple times. Ubisoft has not announced a new Ghost Recon, so this represents the first time the public is hearing it. Sounds like they had a shareholder meeting or something. Annual meeting highlighted by GameFile. I probably should go listen to that. Shareholder and gamer who pressed him on two of the most strident online criticisms against the company, one expressing animus over the Black Samurai in this year's Assassin's Creed Shadows, the other about a popular web petition decrying game publishers for rendering aging online games unplayable. What's the problem with this Black Samurai thing? I'm not up to date on the latest online latest online creep show. Do they not get into it? They don't. What's the problem? Over the Black Samurai. It's capitalized, but I think you are supposed to capitalize black. Like AP said, kind of has this thing where it's like it's a culture, proper noun culture unto itself. It's not really just an adjective. Yeah, I could use a little more context there. That's like a lot of this game writing stuff, or if you try to read game stuff on like Reddit or Twitter, you're like so often you're picking up in the middle of the slipstream. It's like, I don't know, what are we mad about? Is something wrong? I'm more of a just the facts ma'am kind of guy, I guess. Assassin's Creed having anachronisms should not be upsetting anyone at this point. It is literally a game about time travel, right? Isn't that no, I guess it's not really about time. I'm showing my ignorance there. I'm just going to dig a weird hole, and I don't want to. I don't care about Assassin's Creed in a big way. From a player perspective, from an analyst perspective, it's very important. It's important-ish. Oh, Mario Kart Tour getting new content. I assume this is the mobile one, which was not a great game, but not a bad game either. You play it in portrait, so it feels a little tight. I think you play it in portrait, which is the same problem with Mario Kart Run for me. I mean, it's a better touchscreen, but you can't tell what's coming up. Makes it a little squished. I mean, they design around it, so it's not the end of the world. It just feels like a weird game. Tour was officially wound down in 2023, with only existing content rotations coming to the game since. However, in a major surprise, it was confirmed on Friday that a new season of content is coming. Well, it sounded like it wasn't officially wound down. They will soon stop creating new content for mobile Mario Kart Tour 4 years after it was launched. In a message to players, the company's confirmed, this is the original when they wound it down. The company confirmed that the game's new tour of content, the anniversary tour, all future seasons will consist of content from tours that have appeared before. I don't think this is winding down. I get what they're going for. It's a tough thing to explain. But that doesn't sound like, it sounded like they hit the pause button on it, with no plans like make any new content immediately. But the game was still up. So what are we supposed to take from that? I think it's obvious that they would come back to it should they have the bandwidth. Or if, they had some excitement around Mario Kart. Like releasing a brand new mainline Mario Kart game, on a system that can only be bought, that can't really be purchased because it's out of stock. So people are like, I want to play Mario Kart. Well, we have a Mario Kart option for you. The news coincided with the release of when they first wound it down. Since it started making mobile games in 2016, Nintendo has wound down most of its releases. I don't understand this term wound down. All of those games are still running. They don't have constant content drips. But I'll tell you this, whenever I open Mario Run, it looks like something different is going on. Maybe they're just reshuffling the old content. I don't pay a ton of attention. Of the 8 major mobile games the company has launched to date, it ended support for at least 5. Most recently, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp ended support. Well, I bet I could open up those games right now. Support, maybe not actively creating new content for. I take issue with this characterization. I don't know why it's rubbing me the wrong way, but it is. From Software reportedly has another announced game that could release next year. The Elden Ring studio is working on at least one more title alongside Duskbloods. It is claimed. They're claiming. Someone's claiming. Elden Ring studio From Soft reportedly has another announced multi-platform game in development. Presumably not another multiplayer thing. I want somebody to play that Night Rain thing. I don't know. You couldn't pay me to play that. Like, what? Like, you're just running from one boss to the next. You're trying to time trial these bosses. How is that a major release? How do they ask money for that? Is that the way people who play those games like to play them? Like, what percentage of people are speed running these bosses? 1? Like, at the most 10. When I was playing those games, I was really slowly creep. It was a very strategic affair. If you would get over on a boss, it was a huge occasion. It's very hard to beat those bosses. Now you're just running around, slicing their heads off immediately. Like, it takes some of the feeling of prestige away from it. I don't understand the concept. People have gotten so good at beating From Soft bosses that now they just want to chain them together. That it seems contra to the spirit of the series. I guess what he's kind of saying is that I have run the road on the initial spirit of the series, and so now I'm doing this. Now we're trying to change it up a little bit. It doesn't seem like the right direction for this series. And this next one's going to be the same thing, right? Like, the thing on the Switch is going to be another multiplayer driven. So I assume they are making a standalone single that will truly be in the spirit of the mainline games. Certainly they are allowed. Sorry, I keep sputtering here. I should probably just log up. Certainly they are allowed to go off and remix the existing content in ways they see fit. I stopped playing the From Software games probably. I'm trying to think of Dark Souls. Demon Souls was the PlayStation 1. I played that, which was very atmospheric. And then I played Dark Souls 1, which just seemed like a pain. And then I played 2, which seemed slightly better. But I didn't play any of these games to completion. So I'm out of the loop anyway. Some people might have stronger opinions on it, obviously, if they stuck with it. But particularly, I didn't play Elden Ring, which I should. I play very few games when they come out. I don't like games at $60, $70. Feel a little weird. Particularly when there's when I hit fatherhood, and there were fewer hours to play games, I missed a year or two. So now I'm just constantly 2 years behind. So I'm just always picking up a game from 2 years ago, and it's $20. Now we have caught up with Nintendo, so I am paying full retail for that. But there are other people in the house that want to play that too. It's not like, if I were to buy, I don't know what's the big game right now. Top selling games for July. Oh, Death Stranding. Like, it would just kind of be me. Like, I think my wife would watch me play it, but it's not like she's super psyched to do that. I probably the next game I will play is the Final Fantasy remake sequel thing, and hopefully I can get that for $20. And then after that, probably the next thing I'll play is Indiana Jones, which is will be 2 years old by then. But I am playing Donkey Kong Bonanza because there are other people in the house that want to play that. So it's like you amortize that 70 across 2 or 3 people. It's like, okay, well, that makes a little more sense. So that's just I know I could have Elden Ring now at $20, but also I was done with Demon Souls, so I don't know if I'm gonna jump out of my chair for Elden Ring. I know it's slightly different. It looks exactly the same when I watch video of it, but it's more open worldy. The other ones were open worldy. You just couldn't go places because the bosses were harder at certain places. I don't know if that's the case here. I assume it is to some degree or another. So anyway, congratulations FromSoft fans. You have another game coming. I don't know why that has stopped. Okay. Game Pass adds a critically acclaimed prison survival RPG. And you are animal. It's an animal prison. Great. Let's keep moving here. I'll say the name of it. It's just so maybe I'll remember if this comes up again. Pixel art game Back to the Dawn has an overwhelmingly positive Steam rating. So if that means something to you, what's that? Oh man, what was the Gabe Newell interview? Okay, so I don't know if maybe you saw the captions. He's saying, I work 7 days a week, but I love the stuff I do, so it's not like it doesn't feel like working to me. I know he's an engineer. I know he can do software, or he has a background in it. I don't know if that's his main thing. Yeah, so that, and then I didn't know if he's going to get it. So this is the kind of stuff he's doing. AI stuff. AI stuff. He's just doing nonsense startup slop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure these technologies can and will be helpful. But that he's like, oh, I'll just make the air pathogen thing. He's a smart dude. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he can't do this stuff. This is not. I think that he would classify this stuff as work, where he's just like bouncing from one weird project to another. That which has always been what he does. He could not retire because he has no hobbies outside of trying to incubate these weird projects. I mean, this is how you end up with a VR headset and the Valve stack. This is how you end up with a bunch of games that are just in beta for a decade and then may or may not launch. This is how you never get Half-Life 3. Look, I don't want to go on a big rant here, but this guy has clearly floated off into the same Andreessen Horowitz ether, that has consumed a lot of wealthy CEOs. I don't want to make a direct comparison to Elon Musk, but this is how he talks, right? Like he's like, "Oh, I'm working all the time. And what are you working on?" "Well, I'm building rockets, and I'm doing low Earth orbit satellites." I know those are the same thing. "And I'm working with AI." It's like, well, why? So you're not working on the company that is your primary investor concern? You're not working on Tesla? It's like, well, I said I'm working on AI. I guess. I just find this talks. Most of the time, it doesn't matter, right? But like when it's from the guy who basically holds, I don't want to out a third, of the PC market, probably more. A third of that money runs through him, and he is not at all interested in games anymore. It drives me nuts. Like, why not? I'm working on AI stuff for Steam. What does that mean? What does that mean? It'd be nice. I'm sure it's good stuff. Or let's give them the benefit of the doubt. It is good stuff. What is it? Will we ever see it? Is it just back-end stuff? Yeah. Human computer interfaces. He's working on brain chips. Thanks. Why don't you find some companies you would like to invest in that are already working on that stuff, and then let that money ride, and you come back to Valve and finish the fight. And like where there are games that need launched, there are platform tweaks that need to be made. I guess to a certain extent, he probably thinks like you want a hands off. Like Steam is so good. He's been in this mode for probably a decade or more, and Steam has just been getting bigger and bigger. So he's like, look, I got a good thing going here. I don't need to get in there and mess around on the day-to-day. I put a good team together so I can go work on aerosols that detect pathogens. Steam is suffering a content slop. Like you go on there and there's just a million trillion games that you can't tell what they are or if they're real games. Maybe the AI stuff will solve that. I just found this. Like all the Steam worship online, which is earned to a certain degree. It's a great platform. But like the deification of this guy, I'm over it. I don't know. Maybe most people are. All right, well, talk trash about Gabe. Gabe, I love you. Of course I do. If it weren't for you, nobody would be sitting here playing PC games probably. Not nobody, but it would be a much smaller market. It wouldn't be half as fun. All the standards they set and improvements they made. I talk about this all the time, trying to explain to people the importance of Valve. Windows or Microsoft in 1995, 96, 94, did not understand the importance of PC games. Gabe went out of his way to put that team together to make sure Doom would run on 95. And that really started the whole Windows gaming flywheel. It would have happened eventually, but he started it much earlier. Saw that Microsoft was probably never going to take gaming as seriously as it should, so he went and started Valve. And now, Microsoft wants PC gaming revenue to run through their Xbox app. They have a very good app, and they have great content, and this subscription service is very good. The problem is, everybody's the problem is, everybody's already over at Steam, and they don't have any reason to leave. They have, you could, if you pay $15 a month, you could get a new game for free every 3 months. There's other games, I get it. But really, you're just you subscribe for the big thing they release. It's kind of the whole point. It's not enough. I don't think that's enough. I use the Xbox app when those new games come on, but Steam is what I default to still. And I'm not the biggest Steam guy, but that's the first place I go. I look at all the sales. I'm always touching it. Everyone is. It would be, even if they were successful, that's still like a 5-10 year story to try to elbow Steam out at the earliest. So when people are asking what's the PC landscape like, you know, civilians, people who aren't gamers, like I am always telling people the success story of Gabe Newell and Valve. But yeah, like to hear that he's working on brain chips, so somebody's got to work on it. That idea that it drives me nuts too when like what was it, the Interpol guy or the Future Islands guy was like, I'm gonna make a rap album. It's like having laid none of the groundwork for a rap career. I'm sure he raps in his spare time and is maybe very good at it. I never listened to it. But the idea that like, oh well, I did this well, like I'll try rap now. It's like, why don't you? I think instead of just trying to jump into rap, maybe you could incorporate elements of rap into Future Islands, or you should be working on organic ways to grow Future Islands. That's your thing. People are allowed to go and make rap albums. I just find it kind of arrogant. Like, and there's a little hint of that here, right? Like, well, I stood up the most popular PC gaming platform of all time. Maybe I could work on aerosols to detect pathogens. That's what interests me now. And I think that's working. When I was like, oh yeah, I work 9 hours a day. I work 8 hours on my job, and then I come home and I stream Alien for an hour. I'm always working. Like, would anybody call that working? Maybe they would. All right, I'm done. Hey, you're watching Every Saturn Game Ever. We finished Alien Trilogy Part 1. And we will move on to Part 2 in a couple weeks here. I'll be drip uploading these to YouTube. You don't care. Who cares? See ya.